Okay, so we're going to look at head and arm escapes. More to do with wrestling and MMA. I get really furious at this because if he's got bad technique, it's very easy to escape. If he's got good technique, it's not so easy to escape. Everyone wants to sit out, alright? Sitting out is possibly one of the worst things you can do if he's a good wrestler. Alright, he's going to pin you right on your back. So my first thing that I always try and do is limp arm out, especially if he's got bad technique. If his hands aren't underneath my armpit, then I can limp arm out. I know I can. Right? So how do I do that? Right? I've been head and armed, however it is. Okay? So he's over this side. This arm's not in the package. He's got a tight grip around me, but his hands are underneath me, which is cool. If his hands were underneath my armpit and it was really tight there, I'd be in deep trouble. But at the moment, I'm not really in deep trouble. Okay, so what I'm going to do from here is I'm just going to reach for his elbow and I take my chin towards my own shoulder. What I'm literally doing is putting my ear on my shoulder and I'm putting my head onto my shoulder. Okay, and from this position, I'm going to do this in slow motion for a start off. All I'm going to do is I'm going to start to twist. And as I twist, I let everything go floppy. And I start to reach over his back. And I grab his shoulder. Okay, it's a really easy escape, and I use it all the time. I'll shoot in, there go head and arm, I limp arm out, okay, and then I've got the back. Mark Munoz did this against someone in the UFC, and it was beautiful. Alright, so without Graham, all I did was, he goes head and arm. So he's gone over the shoulder on this one, and he's gone under the armpit here, and his hands are here. Okay, I'm just going to let this arm grab onto his elbow. There's no strength there. I just hold his elbow and I take my ear into that gap. So my ear is behind my shoulder. I'm then going to spin my hips out and I'm going to let my head follow that shoulder. You see how my head goes into the gap of that shoulder? And I go out over the top and I come popping out. Alright? 9 out of 10 times this will work. It's the first thing you should do. No sitting back, no attacking his arms, no hot dog rolls, none of that. This limp arm is the way ahead. Okay, so that's the first headlock defense. We'll do it one more time. He goes head and arm. Okay, Graham's a really strong dude, so he can hold really tight if he wants. So he'll hold really tight. So he's holding really tight. All I'm going to do, I'm going to grab his elbow, I hide my head behind the shoulder. I'm just going to use a bit of force now because Graham's holding tight, and I just pull myself out. See that? It's that easy. Okay? So please use that first. If I sit out, I'm going to get crushed to death by someone who's a good wrestler. Okay? Hope that works for you.